Hello, on the 7th of November 2022, these two girls of 18 years and 19 years of age connived one Mrs. Adeleke to have their organs removed and sold without their parents' knowledge or their parents' consent. This all happened in Lagos, Nigeria. Guys, let's get into this crime story. So guys, the names of these two girls are 18 years old Precious Ikechukwu, whose father is a bishop of a Pentecostal church, while the other is 19 years old Teresa Obam, who is the secretary of the bishop of that Pentecostal church. While the woman they connived with, Mrs. Adeleke Blessing, is a member of the Pentecostal church headed by Precious Ikechukwu's father, who is the bishop of the church. It all started on the 12th of September 2022 when Precious Ikechukwu, the bishop's daughter, started vomiting severely. So the bishop decided to rush his daughter to the hospital thinking she's sick of malaria or typhoid. While they were at the hospital, the medical reports carried out by the doctor proved that she wasn't sick of malaria or typhoid. Instead, the medical report proved that her anus and her private part were severely damaged. And it was a result of her anus and her private part being damaged that caused her to vomit frequently. Her parents waited for her to regain consciousness. Once she had regained consciousness, they asked her what had transpired in her life that caused her private part and her anus to be damaged. Prior to this, when Precious was in the hospital, her younger sisters and brothers revealed to her parents that she has been releasing blood out of her private part. She revealed to her father that one of the senior members of his church had convinced her to go sell the eggs in her ovaries in exchange for money. She also added that Mrs. Adeleke Blessing convinced them that if they sell their eggs, they can make up to 100,000 naira. And that is a lot of money to make, more than the pay they get from their current jobs. According to them, the deal was to remove some of the eggs from their reproductive system to be paid 100,000 naira each. But the medical report revealed by the hospital where she was admitted when she was vomiting revealed that her eggs, her ovaries, and some of her organs are no longer in her body. She revealed that she was taken to Redwood Specialist Hospital in Ogun State by Mrs. Adeleke Blessing to remove her eggs. That was the agreement. Further revealed that when they arrived at Redwood Specialist Hospital, a doctor by name Durudula drugged her and removed some of her eggs. And she said after that, Mrs. Blessings and the doctor forced her to be taken to another hospital in Surulere, where her ovaries, which harbors her eggs, and some of her organs were removed. As of right now, guys, one of two of their kidneys have been removed from their body by those doctors, and one of them have a damaged liver. Then she added that due to her organs and her ovaries being taken out of her body, and one of her kidneys being taken out of her body also, this caused her to bleed and vomit a lot. The aggrieved bishop by name Ikechukwu decided to confront Mrs. Adeleke Blessing, but Mrs. Adeleke Blessing said she didn't force them against their will, and she didn't trick them to have their eggs removed out of their body, and that they consented to it when they heard her talking to a doctor about organ sales. Bishop Ikechukwu immediately reported the matter to the Lagos police, but the Lagos police said it was a consented agreement and that Mrs. Adeleke Blessing cannot be imprisoned simply because the girls are no longer minors but majors, which means they are 18 years of age and they can make decisions for themselves according to the law. So guys, what do you all think about this crime case? I'd like to get your thoughts down at the comment section. Let me go first and give you my analogy. A normal human being would take someone else's child to a medical facility and have their organs removed without their parents' consent, even if the children or the girls were of age. They were above 18, yet they are still kids. It's not like they are 30 years, 35 years of age. They are just 18 years and 19 years of age. They are still kids. According to the law, they have been recognized from that age, 18 years and 19 years, of having a mind of their own to make decisions, but yet they are still children. They are still children. Like, this woman should have consulted the parents of these kids. No normal human being can do this except an evil-spirited person. Mrs. Adeleke Blessing is an evil-spirited person. I'll just say this right now. She's an evil-spirited person, and she deserves not to be living with us in the society. She should be taking maybe the death penalty or being sent to prison for life, because this is evil, guys. This is evil. And for the fact that their organs were being harvested out of their bodies and they were being paid just 100,000 naira each, I'm sure the doctors paid Mrs. Adeleke close to 5 million naira and she just gave them 100,000 naira. And guys, let me add also this, that Mrs. Adeleke warned them that if they ever tell both of their parents, the doctors are gonna send hitmen to kill both of them. So they were scared to reveal what had transpired between both of them and Mrs. Adeleke and the doctors, up until when she started having those medical complications of vomiting and oozing blood out of her private part. That led her parents to take her to the hospital. Then the hospital reports from the doctors revealed that her anus and her private part has been damaged severely. So Mrs. Adeleke is a very evil person. And my second point on this, like, why were they so desperate for money? Why? You guys are just 18 and 19 years of age. You haven't even faced the real challenges of life. And you're just, at this age, you're so desperate for money. You guys already had a job of which you were being paid 20,000 naira a month. And you guys are living with your parents. They provide you food on a daily basis. They provide you light, they pay the light bills, the water bills, your school fees, house rents and everything. Because you guys are living with both of your parents. Like, you have no financial stress to be that desperate for 100,000 naira. I know they are complicit to their ordeal, but Mrs. Adeleke is evil to convince them, because I know very well she convinced them. I know very well those two girls didn't consent to sell their organs. She convinced them to sell their organs. She is a very evil person. And the doctors too who harvested the organs of these two girls, at least without informing their parents, should get the death penalty. Mrs. Adeleke should get the death penalty. So guys, there is so much evil happening around this world. There is so much evil. Let's be careful. Remember, the Bible says, money is the root of all evil. Because of money, these two girls had to consent to sell their organs to get just 100,000 naira. Because of money. Let's be careful, guys. There is so much evil around this world. So guys, that is all I have for you. I'd like to get your thoughts down at the comment section of what you think about this crime. And that is how we saw it on this crime case. I love you all, but no, Jesus Christ loves you more. Stay safe and be blessed. Bye bye.